I'm ready.
Let's go.
We are streaming.
We're on, boys.
We've got to do that makeshift thing at the start where we check if we're actually live. It's starting. Stream health looks good. Stream health looks good. Are we going to start up? Are we going to start up? Time elapsed. We are live.
Come on.
Show us.
Here we go.
Show us that we're live.
Hey.
We're live. Mint. Fantasy Football is Down Under. Live mock.
Back again.
Back again for another live mock. Sunday night live mock drafts is what we are all about.
Love is a mock draft.
Where are you drafting from?
Going from the 3.
I'm drafting from the 10.
Our mate Josh is going from the 7.
Loves the 7.
And we're going to give the boys exactly 1 minute.
1 minute to join. We have sent off a link to a few people. We'll see if they join.
Probably
I doubt they will.
They're too scared of our immense knowledge.
Immense knowledge.
Immense knowledge, yep.
Genuine knowledge.
Like the Mensa of fantasy football.
I love doing live mock drafts. I reckon they're great. I reckon mock drafts are just... I've done more mock drafts this year than I have ever done before a fantasy draft. I'm way too keen for fantasy football now.
100%. This is really good for me because it lets me know who I can snipe from you in every draft.
Yes. And by the way, they haven't noticed yet, we've switched seats both times tonight.
We have.
You're in charge tonight.
Oh, the power's in my hands.
You have the power of the computer.
Watch me mess it up.
I am drafting from the phone. You are...
I am Aussie Plays Foot.
You are Aussie Plays Foot tonight.
I am not Zub. This is different.
I am...
You are... What's your name?
I'm not going to say. The blue dot is green dot is currently blocking out what my name actually is. But 2 girlies, 1 cup is in the house at pick 10. That is me. I say we just start the draft.
Give it a whirl. Where are we going?
We click over to those
over
dots.
Here. We go over there and we go begin draft. And the draft is underway. And Saquon goes. Kamara goes. And falls right into my lap. Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey goes at 3, apparently.
I don't even need to qualify why I'm taking him. I'm just taking him.
All right.
Bulk receptions, bulk runs. It's going to be good.
And this is one of the first times where I've seen 6 running backs go straight off the board.
It'll be interesting.
Leaving some really good picks.
What is Josh going to do? Will Josh take DeAndre Hopkins?
I would assume he would take Hopkins. I don't see why he wouldn't. He's thinking on it, though. You know what, though? He's probably thinking on it because he's with the missus. And unfortunately, because when we're doing it, we have it set to 59 minutes.
He's going to take the full 59 minutes.
He might take a while. And we might have to... Oh, he didn't? He picked up Hopkins. Thomas goes there. And sits me at 10 with Devonta Adams still on the board. It's really hard to go past Devonta Adams here at the 10, especially with Thomas goes before him.
You can't not.
Usually I would go Julio at the 10. That's who I, on average, get at the 10. But if Devonta Adams falls to me,
you got to
take him past it.
Nope.
So I take him.
Julio goes, Mixon goes, Tyreek goes, Todd Gurley, and we're back with you. And that is a very juicy double wide receiver stack if you choose to go that way.
And just like the title has said, I am going with the no RB early strat. I am going to take Odell Beckham, so I've got the Devontae Odell top 2 picks there. Dalvin Cook goes after that. Travis Kelce dropping into the 2nd round.
Juju, Mike Evans, Damian Williams.
And who are you looking at? The guy with no feet, the guy that's not at the team, a quarterback, or reaching into the start or the end of the 2nd for Kerryon Johnson?
This is tough because I love all these players.
But it's very hard to take Kerryon for me this early.
Yeah, and I can't trust a man with no feet and who wants to play in a 1950s helmet.
Correct.
So that leaves me few options.
You can go...
Do I want someone who's stuck in the past? Someone who refuses to show up? Too early for a quarterback? My boy. It's very tough.
Or an injury-prone Keenan Allen.
It's very tough. You know what? I have faith in his feet.
Yes.
I have faith.
Faith in his feet, faith in the helmet.
Yep, Kerryon goes, Keenan Allen goes, Mahomes goes first for the 3rd, Aaron Jones, and I'm back on the clock. And I'm back in that same position.
Yeah, who do you take? You've got a player that's not on the team, an injury-prone running back, a Colts receiver, and then you're kind of into the middle of the tier 3rd round players already.
Adam, it came really quick. It came too quick.
What's in your thought process? What's going through your mind?
Well, you're going the no RB strategy.
Yes.
I'm going to go the 2 out of 3 in the...
All right.
2 out of the first 3 RB strategy. And I'm going to take someone I haven't been taking in drafts. Someone who I see having a good year. Someone who I think has the potential to really help my team get to that Hashtag championship.
Yep.
And Devonta Freeman is that person. So
Another injury-prone player, and Devonta Freeman goes off the board.
He's going to be healthy. Fournette then goes. Amari Cooper goes. Adam Thielen goes. Jish is on the clock.
Big Joshy boy.
Big Jish. Jishy, I think, for him, if he's smart, he takes TY. If he's looking for a bit of something different, he might go down the George Kittle road or the Zach Ertz road.
I highly doubt he'll go the quarterback. I definitely see him reaching early for maybe Jacobs here. If he waits any longer than a minute, by the way, in this draft...
I'll pick for him.
Can we do that?
I don't think so. I think we can pick for everyone else but him.
That's really unfortunate.
Come on, Jish.
This is what happens when you have...
She's probably there like, which one has the best name? He sounds nice.
I hope they're not watching live. TY goes, Gordon goes after that, then Marlon Mack. As always for me, Josh Jacobs sitting pretty, end of the third round. I love getting a running back here.
I can see, you know what, can I be a bit of Nostradamus right now? Can I predict what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Jacobs goes off the board, come round, and opportunity goes off next.
That would be ideal, except it probably won't happen, and I'm probably going to end up with Diggs. That's my guess, so I'm going to take Josh Jacobs. We follow then by Ertz.
Kittle, Derrick Henry, Julian Edelman. I am Nostradamus.
And David Montgomery has fallen to me. There's the two running backs, the two receivers.
Diggs, Mark Ingram. Now, this is around the time where you start taking Brandon Cooks normally.
This is where I take Robert Woods. Josh, I see definitely taking Robert Woods because I got Montgomery. I think he'll definitely take Woods here. If he's not going to take Woods, though, the only other person I see him taking is Chris Carson. He does take Woods. Cooks goes off the boards after that. Then Carson and Sony Michel.
Enter the wide receivers.
Enter the wide receivers.
Enter the wide receivers. Not going to pick him.
No.
Very injured.
Always.
Not a bad picker. Hopefully going to be really good. You can't go past Kenny G.
The smoothest route.
Smoothest Kenny G.
Has the smoothest route in the NFL.
I'm going to hope that another receiver comes back to me. Mark Ingram goes off the board. Uh-oh. There he goes.
Oh, you've cooked that. You just got to scroll with the wheel, cuz.
Tyler Lockett, AJ Green. He did come back to me.
Who are you talking?
My boy.
Your boy.
He's in your name.
Cooperus
Cupperus.
Sitting there, 503. Pretty good get for me.
And as a third wide receiver on a team,
it goes alright. It is sometimes hard to take players off injury, but the fact that you've got Freeman, Brown with no feet, and Cooper Kupp, you may as well keep going with your injury team.
It's the injury all-stars. I'm just taking over the mantle for Jish. Now, the only concern I would have is if I'm someone who wants a really high quarterback.
Yeah.
There is no chance that any of those are coming back to me.
No.
Not even in the slightest.
So you would have to look at taking Rodgers, Watson, or Luck now if you wanted any of those top four.
Luckily today, that's not the strat I'm going for, so I will be leaving that alone, and I will be taking Cooper Kupp.
Coops goes off the board, followed by O.J. Howard, Calvin Ridley, Tevin Coleman.
And Jish is up now. Will Jish have a go at a quarterback?
I doubt it. Knowing him very well, I see him definitely looking at Tyler Boyd here.
Yeah.
I really know he loves his receivers, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for him to go 4 of the first 5 rounds at receiver.
He might snipe you and go for Lamar Miller.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Knowing him very well, I think Tyler Boyd, maybe Mike Williams are on the cards for Josh here. Potentially someone with a great name, like you said, because his missus might want him to have one with a great name. Who knows? We might have to wait 59 minutes and 23 seconds to work it out.
Who's this bloke called Deonta Foreman?
Deonta Foreman? Do you reckon he'll have a pick?
No, he took
Lamar Miller.
You know what that tells me? He's watching.
Oh, maybe. Or he's just trying to be a dog.
Hello, Josh's missus.
Hello.
Hope you're helping Josh there with his picks.
We hope you are doing...
If you could sabotage him, that would also be great.
Extremely well.
Andrew Luck goes off the board. Aaron Rodgers goes off the board. Will you be following the trend of quarterbacks here? It's very tough to pass up a man like Deshaun Watson.
I will be taking Tyler Boyd. I think with AJ Green down at the start of the year, I think Tyler Boyd is an absolute steal.
I'll ask the same question again. Will you be taking a quarterback?
And I'll give you...
No.
The same answer.
Oh, who's he going to take? He has taken...
Robbie Anderson.
Wow, that's a reach.
603. Robbie Anderson will not get back to me.
Oh.
And I love having me a starting wide receiver.
This is the big issue we found today. With us, pretty much guaranteed that we're not going to draft near each other. We are reaching on opposite ends of the board.
Correct.
And people are going way too high.
But I want
Stupidly
them
too
on
high.
my team. So I'm happy to take Robbie Anderson as my 4th receiver in the 6th round.
Will Jish do the stack? He's still on the board, is Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson being on the board at 6.
Let me type.
No typing.
Oh,
Because remember, makes the screen go funny.
I'm not going to use the...
Use the number
I'm
8.
not going to use the number 8.
Alright, type, but if you don't use the number 8. Because if we use the number 8,
He didn't take the stack. And Dante Pettisman off the board, so that's my whole strategy. But
your strategy's gone.
my strategy's gone. I'm very stuck. Gonna go for the different strategy tonight then.
Alright.
Changing on the fly. I normally go late with a
Ooh,
quarterback.
but Deshaun Watson on the board this late.
It's too hard to pass up. It's almost the start of the 7th. Ah, there goes my other person I was going to draft.
Hunter Henry goes off the board, and now
There
you're
is,
sitting
guys, the Domino's Pizza himself. His teammate anyway.
there. His teammate.
Allen Robinson off the board, and I am back. Looking there.
There's some good
There are some
mid-round running backs.
Very
Although
good running backs.
getting Ingram in the 7th to me is
Would you classify that as a steal?
I would classify that as a steal. I feel there's a couple of steals, but Ingram and Sanders this late both look really good to me.
You classify Ingram as a steal. I classify him as the only healthy person on that team at the moment, apart from Saquon.
Correct. The only other person that has any sort of football ability.
So I'm looking right now. I have two running backs, 3 wide receivers, and a quarterback. So for me now, I'm not looking for a tight end. I'll be taking a tight end much later. I feel like my 2 running backs at the moment are pretty safe.
Yep.
I don't think I need to take another one right now, although I'm kind of stuck because I'm in that kind of running back
Yep.
area. If I look down the board, so if I go to wide receivers, there's a big step down to where there's
Yeah.
10 to 15 positions to where those are. So I think based on where I am, it's going to be a running back. It has to be a running back. Otherwise, I'm going to be kicking myself
Yeah,
for having to
probably.
reach too high. Looking there, there's 3 people I'm looking at. Now that Seattle have finally decided
They're going to
he's
run
gonna
the
be the
ball
guy. They're going to run the
a
ball.
lot.
They are still regretting that
Him and,
Super Bowl.
Him and Chris Carson ran the ball a lot together last year.
Austin Eckler, depending on how...
Depending on,
That
at the moment, that's a good
Chargers
pick. Melvin
situation.
Gordon.
Yep. But no, I think I need me some Miles Sanders in my life.
I think he goes in very good spots, Miles Sanders, purely for the fact that he's going to be the starter. Let's move this down a bit so we
Yep.
know what the fuck is going on. Marvin Jones goes off the board. He's creeping up so much in drafts right now. Evan Engram finally goes at 7.05. Rashad Penny at 7.6. And Josh is on the board now. And I have a feeling he's going to take who I want. And he has. Latavius Murray goes to him. I'm very, very sad that Latavius Murray didn't get to me. But
We're here at a position.
7-10 now.
Are you going to be doing a dance? Or will you be taking a quarterback?
The thing is,
There's
if I take Vance McDonald, I probably don't end up getting the quarterback that I want. So I'm happy to reach.
For Kyler Murray.
This is going to be a reach for quarterback.
You are still scrolling.
However,
Goodness me, you are scrolling.
Jared Goff is being painfully undervalued.
Reach. Kareem Hunt off the board, 8-1. He
And
is...
then, like I said, it gets back to me, and I am happy to then come in and take the Vance dance.
Woo, Vance Dance.
However,
We're not doing... There are 2 other tight ends there.
there are a few other players that I really, really like.
And here comes the decision. Will they come back to you?
We just had a message come through down here. That big Goff reach. I'm happy to reach on Jared Goff. Very happy to. I'm also going to take some safety here at the wide receiver position. Get myself a little bit more depth than I usually do.
The Lizard Man.
I am not going to take the Lizard Man.
Oh, man.
I am going to take... This is a tough pick for me. Geronimo Allison, Larry Fitzgerald, Sterling Shepard, MVS, and Curtis Samuel. I like a lot of
A
them.
lot of options.
There is a lot of options. But I think for this specific draft, I kind of want a little bit of...
Stability.
Yeah, I kind of want the stability. And I think Geronimo Allison is going to get a lot of work out of the slot this year. I really do. I prefer the slot receiver. I prefer Allison over MVS. just because he's in the slot, and I trust the slot receiver to get more work.
That's a very fair assessment.
I trust him to get the yardage in those bye weeks when I need them. I don't trust MVS to catch 5 or 6 balls on the outside. In saying that, Vance McDonald would usually be my pick there in the 8th round because I do think he's an absolute steal, and then I would usually take a flyer on some more receivers later.
Whoa, Joshy has just taken the player I wanted.
He went Larry Fitz. The Lizard Man goes a few picks after that, in between a couple of quarterbacks, Carson Wentz, Kyler Murray. And you are sitting there now looking at a dance, still on the board in late 8th.
I'm looking at a dance. And if I jump to the tight ends and I look down there is a big drop. But I'm not going to be taking a tight end.
No dance.
No dance for me. I'm looking more at some wide receivers.
Still, just load them up.
You got it.
Load them up.
In a
You only
PPR
got the 3.
league,
You only got the 3.
which is why it's pretty hard to go past Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard, number 1 for the Giants. And Vance
goes off the board.
goes
Shady
off
goes
the
off the board. And then it's also pretty hard. This is not technically a reach, although there is a pretty big jump there. Jared Cook has really hung around. I just realised. Look at that.
But
Look at
Cameron
that
Newton for you, I think.
I would if I didn't already have a quarterback. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down 4 picks to the person I see finishing the year number 1
In Denver.
I will be taking Cortland Sutton. Very safe pick for me. Again, a good year last year. On that build-up, on that momentum, I'm
Josh
happy
will
with
be
that.
shattered that Cortland Sutton went then. Curtis Samuel went then.
He's my boy.
1 pick before.
Oh, Josh with the late round value in Cam Newton.
David Njoku and Damian Harris go off the board after that.
You are up, my friend.
I am up. I still haven't got the tight end. I'm happy to sit on no tight end. And there is a certain player that I'm going to have to scroll a lot for. I would say yet again, but I am happy to with this person.
Are you taking your friend?
I'm taking Peyton Barber. I
Amen.
like having the stability of getting a starting running back this late. Then at
Can I
the
do
10,
some mental telepathy with you?
who do you think it is?
We're going to go to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We're going to go to the Eagles.
Yep.
And it's a wide receiver.
Correct. There we go. Deshaun Jackson off the board.
How did I know?
Adrian Peterson and Phillip Rivers go after that. Watch Deshaun Jackson have a fucking stinker this year.
Have we jinxed him?
I don't know, but I take him in literally every draft, and I tell everyone to draft him, so we might have jinxed him.
Kind of ruined your strategy that everyone knows who you're going to take.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll get him somewhere.
We're going to sit back and watch you get sniped every
I'll
round in the
take him in
draft.
the 6th.
Ash, your first pick is up. Who are you taking? He plays for the Eagles. He's a wide receiver. Jish, you should definitely take DK Metcalf. He's going to be a superstar.
I don't think he will be. I see Jish maybe taking Kuti here. Maybe Kiki Kuti. Maybe Dante Moncrief. Although he likes Moncrief. He might even reach on Anthony Miller, but Anthony Miller might get back to him.
He does love him some Anthony Miller.
Loves Anthony Miller. I think this one's got him a bit... he's either in the middle of getting some action with his misses, or he doesn't know who to pick.
And if I was a betting man, it's option B.
Option B, you reckon?
Yeah. He is sitting there. He has run his course, all the players he wanted to go on. He's sitting there going, I don't know what to do. You know what you should do?
He should take reach and take Anthony Miller.
That's a big reach. That's a big reach. Right. Balaj goes off the board. Jalen Samuels goes off the board. And here I am. Now, let me just double check how many. I have 3 running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. I think 6 is a good number for most leagues. 6 wide receivers. I know we spoke about on a upcoming show some swings in the late rounds, and we're coming up to those late rounds now, where I'm looking for people who are going to absolutely help me to win my league.
And who is that player?
Well, firstly,
We're reaching.
we are reaching, but he's going to come back to me now. I'm taking Devin Funches.
Devin Funches
You can't go
goes.
past the fun man.
10-10.
Kiki goes off the board. Tom Brady goes off the board. Emmanuel Sanders goes off the board. I'm very sad DK Metcalf went to pick before me. However, I look here, and it's kind of rude of me. I know I just said I have enough running backs,
But
but there's someone here
who you really like?
who I really like. I know who you really like, and I know that we've spoken about this man being an absolute steal.
Still
in
late in the draft.
Again, dependent on his situation, but
Potentially droppable.
I just can't go past Devin Singletary.
Devin goes off the board
I
for
just
you.
can't. It's too good.
And like I said, if you don't draft kickers, he's very droppable late, like before week 1. Jerick McKinnon, who probably won't even play this year, goes off the board at 11.04.
Yeah, 49er starters.
Don't say 11.04, that's definitely 11.06.
That's 11.06. Jish is on the board, and he is staring down the barrel of 3 tight ends. 4 tight ends, potentially, he could take. At 138 there, the starting running back for the 49ers. In Matt Breeder. If he wants to go down and get the handsome one, he can. A lot of options there for Jish. Josh Gordon, in case, he gets put back in the league. Wouldn't that be a...
Not Jish Gordon?
Could be Jish Gordon. Wouldn't that be a feel-good story, though?
No. He's been back and reinstated in the league like 20 times.
I believe in him, though.
I don't.
Imagine Tom Brady to Jish Gordon.
Guy froths the cone.
He does.
Trey Boo Boo goes. Golden Tate. Big Ben, the Mr. Alleged, as I call him.
So it went Trey Burton, 4-game suspension, and then Mr. Alleged.
And
What
I'm
will
sitting here,
you
and
do?
I still do not have a tight end. I'm happy to take one now. I'm going to take Greg Olsen.
That's a good pickup, mate.
Back
That's
with
a
the
great
Panthers
pickup.
this year. I reckon he has a good year if he can stay healthy. And then last
Who
round,
are you finishing off strong with?
we have a look everywhere, and I'm just going to have to go with my standard late round play here. I love this guy late. I love taking guys that have the potential to win you weeks, especially this late in drafts.
100%.
And Kenny Stills is one of those blokes that can burst into a game, have 2 catches, have 2 bomb touchdowns, win you a week. That's the value we like late in the draft.
Yep. Delaney Walker off the board. A 60-year-old man then taken next at tight end. Delaney Walker and that injured ankle.
He's so old and they suck so much.
Jish is on the board, and he is looking down the option. Let's just check Jish's team. He's got 6 wide receivers. He's got 4. He's taken a 4th running back in Justin Jackson.
I like Justin Jackson. He's
TJ.
another bloke that you can just get rid of him if you need to.
Yep. TJ Hawkinson off the board. Tyrell Williams off the board. Paris Campbell off the board. And I am left, and I'm looking. It's not looking great.
Nah, you got 1 pick to go. This is where you take a flyer on someone. Potentially a deep threat. Potentially someone that can win you a week. There's also a Domino's Pizza sitting there.
There is, but I'm going to go down a different path. The Saints are a very high-powered offense.
They are.
Michael Thomas is a superstar.
Correct.
But you know who I can see getting a bit of uptake in that offense going really well?
Ted Ginn.
Yes. No. No. Traquan Smith.
Young player.
Traquan Smith, young. He showed flashes of brilliance last year, but I really want to see him take it off. And again, worst comes to worst, he doesn't. He gets put on the waiver wire in week 1 or 2. And yeah, we try again with someone else.
Run me through your team.
All right, so I've got Christian McCaffrey, Run CMC, Antonio Brown, Devonta Freeman, Kenny Golladay, Cooper Kupp, Deshaun Watson, Miles Sanders, Sterling Shepard, Cortland Sutton, Devin Funchess, Devin Singletary, love me some Devons,
Devin.
and Traquan Smith.
For me, we had Devonta Adams and Odell at the top, followed by a couple of pair of rookie running backs in Josh Jacobs and David Montgomery. Tyler Boyd follows that with Robbie Anderson, a couple of guys that can break out this year. Jared Goff as the quarterback. Geronimo Ellison, who I'm still not convinced on that pick. Peyton Barber and Deshaun Jackson. I think Peyton Barber's going to be very good as a starter over there. Deshaun Jackson can win you a week. Greg Olsen is an old man, but he's going to be Mr. Reliable. Then the Domino's Pizzas younger brother.
The garlic bread.
The garlic bread. The guy that always saves the day, and Kenny Stills is my last pick.
Should we go through Jish's team?
Nah, fuck Jish.
Nah, come on, let's have a look at his team.
All right.
Let's have a look. So he's gone DeAndre Hopkins, Mr.
Yep.
99, Nick Chubb, T.Y. Hilton, Robert Woods, Lamar Miller,
Lamar Miller.
Alshon Jeffrey, Latavius Murray, Larry Fitz, Cam Newton, Anthony Miller, Trey Boo Boo, and Justin Jackson.
Oh, I'm tired.
Oh, it's been a long day.
I'm really just,
Been a long
I'm
day.
sore from, I draft so well and I just carry the team all the time.
You
in
carry
these
the
mock
team,
drafts.
you carry the show, you carry everything.
That's why I'm always so sore.
You
I'm so
need a nap.
tired.
You need a nap.
I'm going to go have a nap. I'm also going to have a nap because you guys are sleeping on so many of these people.
They're going to be that good, are they?
They're going to be that good. They're going to be that good.
Well-
Kenny Stills, Deshaun, sleeping so hard.
Let us know. Let us know who won. You know what? This is a pretty evenly matched. I think there's 3 teams there. It's a lot closer than they normally
I
are.
would say the comments are going to say that I won like usual.
And I would probably agree, unless I jump on myself, my 17 burner accounts, and I change it for myself. Please let us know down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, put the notifications on, because we do these every Sunday up until week 1 of the season.
We probably, what do we got? Another 3 or 4
3
more
weeks,
live
yeah.
mock drafts?
Yep. So keep
Probably
them
3
coming.
more. 3 more,
Yep.
I'd say.
Please subscribe.
please subscribe. Hit that. We want to get up. This is going to be an all year round podcast. There'll be off season stuff. There's going to be 3 shows a week during the actual season. There's a lot coming up.
A lot happening.
Some fun segments that I've got planned. Some good bets that we do. It's going to be great.
Can't wait.
Late round sleepers episode coming out in probably Tuesday or Wednesday. It's already been filmed.
Look for people to win you weeks.
Win you weeks, win you leagues, get you into the finals. So like we said, please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment down below who won. I'm Ash.
I'm Justin.
We are the Fantasy Footballers Down Under. Get aim, mate.
There you go.
It doesn't work, does it?
It doesn't.
It's pretty gross. Give him this one.
Catch you later.
Give him this one.
We're out.
Live stream done.
Yep.
Mock draft done.
We are out. My team is thicker than a Snickers.
My team is sleepier than a...
Sloth.
Sure, let's go with that.
Woo!
Bye.